What's up, agency owners? Serial entrepreneur here. Are you looking for strategies to promote your agency that are free? Because those are obviously some of the best ways to promote your agency because you don't have to spend any money, right? So in this video, we're gonna go through 7 ways that I've actually done it with my agency and ways that I teach my students in my marketing course how to promote their agency absolutely free. And it's great ways to do it if you do them all together because of the fact that, again, you're just putting yourself out there, you're putting your business out there and getting people to know who you are. So let's talk about that in this video. All right, everybody, my name is Jordan Steen, serial entrepreneur. You may have seen some of my other videos that are all about digital marketing and starting a social media marketing agency or digital marketing agency, whichever you prefer to call it. But let's go ahead and get into this video. We're going to talk about 7 strategies that I use personally and that I teach my students to use when they're starting up their agency in the very beginning. And the reason why these are so important is because a lot of you are starting this agency and you don't have a ton of money to start it up with, right? So the best way to get some results, the best way to get new clients is to use the free avenues that exist to start getting new customers, okay? So let's talk about the first strategy really quick, and it's by far my favorite strategy. It's one of the most common, and it's probably one you're using, but let's talk about some of the different things that you can do and some things you might not know that are super effective. The first one is going to be social media. Ooh, that was an ugly D. Media marketing. Okay, so let's talk about specifically what with social media marketing you should be doing. The first thing that I recommend is starting a free public or open group. Okay, and what this group can be is related to business or related to marketing tips or related to social media marketing tips specifically, but you should create some sort of group where you're able to invite business owners or make it focused for business owners. So you could name it something like social media marketing tips for small business or social media marketing for business owners. You know, something that's going to attract business owners when they're going to Facebook and typing in social media marketing. Your business or your community page is going to be one of the first ones that shows up once you start building traction and getting people to join that group and getting people highly engaged. Now, here's the thing. If you start one of these groups, you need to be very particular about what types of posts people put in these groups. So there shouldn't be anything spammy. There shouldn't be anything about them promoting their business. There shouldn't be links to other sites, stuff like that. So you will have to monitor this page. But I'm telling you, what we did with our social media marketing course, you know, we have the digital marketing school over at serialentrepreneur.academy. We created a free Facebook group for people to come in and start asking questions and getting basically help that they need with their agency. What this does is allows us to put our business at the forefront of their mind, so that way anytime they think about a social media marketing agency program or course, we're one of the first ones that they think of. Why? Because we engage with them, we answer their questions, we give them the help they need. You can apply the same principle to business owners, so that way when they're looking for the help that they really need to run specific marketing campaigns or whatever, you're there to provide that advice, and when they can't figure it out, they come to you directly and ask you to help them, aka take them on as a client, right? So social media marketing is really great. Another thing that you can do with social media marketing is starting a Facebook business page, obviously, an Instagram business page, a YouTube channel, which we're going to talk about that in a second. But there's tons of different types of platforms. The key is to provide value, guys. You have to provide content that people are going to be able to use for their marketing agency. Without that content, you're going to have a hard time getting people to actually ask questions, get engaged, or even, reach out to you personally to get help for their business. So make sure that you're creating content. You can't just write, a random motivational post and people get interested. You actually have to provide some value, some content that they're going to be able to use. So number 2 is going to be all about email marketing. All right. And there is a huge reason why you should be using email marketing, and a lot of people aren't. And I don't mean, sending out emails to business owners. What I mean is actually a follow-up sequence, right? So you can actually do the same thing. You guys have probably seen one of my funnels. There'll probably be a link in the description below for you guys to use that funnel. But there are ways for you to sign up and actually get content again from me. So you can create a whole automation on MailChimp for free because they have a free platform. You can create an automation on there and start sending people emails via MailChimp. Now, I don't really prefer MailChimp. If you're looking for a free option, that's great. In the description below, I have a link to ActiveCampaign. You're going to want to check that one out. That's by far my favorite automation builder and email marketing platform because of the ability it gives you to customize your automations and stuff like that. But again, if you are looking for a free option for email marketing, then MailChimp is a great one. So email is going to be number 2. All right. And what you need to focus on, again, is just making sure that you provide value, okay? If you say that you're able to help these businesses, provide them with some templates or some documents, or even, if you have a specific niche, say you're in real estate, provide an email automation or create a specific email inside of that automation that gives them, 4 Facebook ads that are super effective for real estate agents. Something like that that's going to provide them value. And then when they can't do it themselves, again, they come back to you and say, hey, I can't do this. I need you to do it. Let's talk and set up a meeting, okay? So email marketing is a great way to reach out to these business owners and, again, to consistently market to them for free. Because once you get their email address, you don't have to pay anything. You're just sending them emails, right? And it's free. Like, I don't get why more people don't use email marketing. People think it's dead. It is not dead. We get all kinds of sales from our email marketing for our course, for our clients, and it's because of the fact that we build automations to cater to each individual audience. So the content is very specific to something they're looking for. And it's not just, hey, here's a promotion, or hey, here's a cool email. It's, hey, here's a download that you can actually use for your business right now to get some more sales, some more leads. So again, email marketing, number 2 on the list. Okay, so the third one we're going to talk about, and by far, you guys have heard me preach this before. It's easily my favorite, is networking groups. Okay, so let's talk about some of these specifically. Number 1, there's obviously Meetup. You guys have heard about that. You're able to get on there and you can find meetups in your local area. You can find people that have specific topics that they're talking about, whether that's business meetups or networking meetups. You have to actually get on Meetup and start searching for some of the meetings or groups in your local area. There's also things like BNI, Business Networking Initiative, or International, it's one of those. But BNI allows you to work with other professionals, other business owners in your local area. Why is this important? BNI actually requires that if you're a member of BNI, that you bring new leads in every single week to their meetings. So you're not just going in and talking to people and hoping for, new leads. They require you to bring in new leads. So you have to constantly be networking and talking to new people. And then you can expect that if you're one of the only social media, or actually that's the other cool part about BNI, they only allow one business per niche. Right? So if you're in digital marketing, you're going to be the only person in that niche that's allowed to be in that group for digital marketing. So that basically means that everybody in that BNI group that needs marketing services is going to come directly to you, especially if you highlight yourself as a professional. They also allow for their new member meetings, but they're also visitor meetings. That's what they are. They're visitor meetings. So what they allow is for people who have never been to a BNI event before or have never joined a BNI group before to come in and sit through, one of you guys' meetings and talk with you guys and promote their business and talk about what kind of help they need or how they can help you. So BNI is another great group to do that. There's also your Chamber of Commerce. You need to be going to those types of meetings as well. Chamber of Commerce, that's all it is local business owners. And they don't have any cap on who's allowed to join or who's not allowed to join. It gives you another platform to speak about your business, which is another thing we're going to talk about, is speaking, because speaking opportunities highlight you as a professional. But getting back to this, networking groups, guys, you have to be consistently meeting new people because they send you new business. This is the top way that we acquire clients, is through networking. Everybody says, oh yeah, well, what is, how does emails work, or how does cold calling work? It works, but the most effective method that we've seen are networking groups, or just networking in general. Getting out there, meeting people, putting yourself in front of people, and highlighting yourself as that expert in the industry. Okay, so number 4 is one that it's obviously one of my favorites because we're doing it right now, and it is a YouTube channel. All right? And people think, oh, well, if I start a YouTube channel, it has to be, you know, a personal brand. False. You can easily create a YouTube channel that's all about small business and marketing. All right, we're actually planning on doing this here in the near future, is just creating a YouTube channel that focuses on content for small business owners, medium-sized business owners, high-level executives, people who are looking for more marketing help. The reason why is because you're creating a consistent stream of content that gives them advice or tools or tips or whatever to help promote their business online. And then when they decide that they can't do it themselves, that they've watched all your videos, that they've tried everything that they can to do it themselves, they come to you for the help. This is exactly what my YouTube channel does, guys. What we do is we provide content to you. We say, hey, here's all this free stuff. You can feel free to watch all of it for your social media marketing agency. But when you can't get the results you're looking for, when you're looking to get more in-depth training or information, visit our course at serialentrepreneur.academy, and you can get all of the training and steps and guidance that you're going to need directly from me, so that way you can get on the right track with your social media marketing agency. This same principle applies to a YouTube channel for a small business or for marketing for small businesses. So again, it's about providing value. Don't go on there and start selling your agency. Okay, one of the big mistakes that I made personally when I started my YouTube channel in the very beginning, like I mentioned, this was my first YouTube channel attempt ever, so we've been doing pretty great for our first attempt. But the biggest mistake that I made in the beginning was trying to sell too much. Okay, we were in every video at the very beginning. I was like, hey, I got a course. Hey, I got a course. We stopped doing that. And the reason why is because we found out that if you provide the value up front, right? If you stop, I kind of got away from my sales knowledge, right? I know in sales when I'm meeting with a person that there should be no selling up front in the first few meetings or first couple meetings, right? I should be just providing value. That's not what we were doing with our YouTube channel. We were providing value in the videos, but when you watch the video itself, there's a specific setup, you know, the intro, the hook, and then the meat of the content, then you sell. We were doing intro, sell, hook, content. And that's not how you do it on YouTube. You actually have to start with the value first. When you get them in there, you have them watching the videos, then you slowly start to build in the services that you offer, right? Because people need to know. If you never tell them, they're not going to know. But you don't want to do it at the very beginning of that video because, again, you're going to get them to click off that video and go somewhere else because they're being sold too much. So focus on valuable content, and you can easily create a YouTube channel that's going to help you generate more leads and new business for your agency. Number 5 is going to be all about guest blogging, all right? If you don't know what guest blogging is, we're going to talk about that right now. So let me write this down. Guest blogging. All right, so how this would work is you find someone who has, you know, a business in the niche that you're trying to work in. Let's stick with real estate since we're talking about that. So you would go to a real estate business, and you'd send them a message and say, hey, we want to provide you with a free blog article for your site. It's going to be about, you know, real estate marketing or real estate related ads that you can run, or, you know, something related to real estate, but also about social media marketing. And what this allows you to do is, again, highlight yourself as a professional. And if they have an established blog, so don't just go to anyone who's just posting a blog. They need to have people that are engaging with that blog. But once you find one of those blogs where it's actually, you know, there's a decent audience size who looks at these blog articles, you can get on there and say, hey, we'll provide you with this awesome blog article. We write it up, we proof it, everything, and then you can just take it and publish it to your site absolutely free of cost. Again, no cost to you. And what does this do? Number 1, you're talking to this business owner and showing them what you can do. Number 2, you're allowed to actually, I'm putting 3. Number 2, you're actually allowed to, or it enables you to put your business out there to their audience. So other business owners who read their articles, or other real estate agents who are reading their articles, are going to come to that article and say, okay, who's this guy? Who is this business that promotes social media marketing? Let's check out their stuff. Then that takes them to your website or to your blog content where they get to learn more about you. Or if you have this YouTube channel set up, it'll take them to that YouTube channel where they get to watch you, and that's an even better experience. The more video you can do, the better. Okay, so guest blogging is another strong tactic or technique to get new clients for your agency. So again, key point here, make sure that they have someone actually viewing their articles, and make sure that they are, you know, they're involved with the process. They shouldn't just, you know, let it go. They need to promote that blog article as well, but Again, it's a great free avenue to, all you have to do is write something and create a video to go along with it. You're doing even better, okay? So, number 5. Okay, so number 6 is easily, again, one of my favorite things, and it's because I'm getting more into this role with my business, with my agency, with my personal brand, all of that. Number 6 is going to be speaking opportunities. All right, and speaking opportunities are great because, again, it allows you to highlight yourself as a professional. You guys come to my channel because you believe that I'm a professional in the digital marketing space, right? You come here because you see that I'm able to easily talk about all of these topics, and it just kind of flows off, right? It comes naturally almost. When you're able to do that about social media marketing, digital marketing, if you're able to get up in front of a group of people and give them 5 ways that they can increase their Facebook ROI from their ad spend, then you're able to show them, this is what we do. We know that this works, and this is able to, generate more revenue. Here's how you can do it yourself. Then they go and try to replicate the process. I actually get this question a lot. Well, Jordan, if I give them the digital marketing audit, or if I tell them how to do everything, what's to say that they're not just going to go take it and do it themselves, or they're going to go hire another agency? That's the thing, guys. When you provide enough value up front, they're not looking for anybody else. They're coming to you, right? So they're not necessarily just going to go take what you did and go take it to another agency and say, hey, do this for me. Why would they do that? They're going to come to the guy that taught them, or the girl that taught them how to do this. The other thing is, again, when you're able to highlight yourself, when you're able to say, this is how we do it, it builds that trust with your business. And then when they take that information and try to go do it themselves and they can't, they're coming to you because they know that you're able to do it. You've proven that you can do it. You've shown them that you can do it. So they want you to do it for their business. Speaking opportunities are easily outside of networking and outside of creating great YouTube content or free content for business owners to utilize for their business. Speaking opportunities, again, it highlights yourself as a professional. One of my friends, actually, Mark Gaheda, I think that's how you say his last name. It's either Gaheda or Gaheda. I can't ever figure it out. But Mark himself on YouTube, you guys check him out. All he does is networking opportunities. He does public speaking. He does events. He puts on these events. He, sets them up in advance. He does them with the networking groups. I believe he's part of the B&I in his area. He's also a part of the Chamber of Commerce in his area, and all he does is he sets these events up. He tells people, hey, we're going to do a big event for real estate agents and social media marketing and show them, how we get leads and what's been effective for us and what they can do for their business to get the same results. Then he highlights himself as that expert. He shows them how to do it, and when they can't do it themselves, they give Mark a call and say, hey, we want you to do this for us because we tried it and it just doesn't work out, but we've seen that you can do it. So we want you to manage it for our business. Speaking opportunities, again, you have to get out of your bubble, guys. If you guys are introverted, look, there's nothing wrong with being introverted, but if you're going to sell stuff, if you're going to try and be that CEO type person, you can't be introverted for the rest of your life. You have to get really comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's one of my favorite sayings. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. The more you're able to do that, the easier it becomes to speak to people and to get them to actually trust you, trust your business, and trust your process. So again, making it better for your business to get more customers, to get more leads, and to get more sales for your agency. All right, guys, so number 7 is going to be, and this is one that a lot of people don't use too much, but they really should be. It's one of the ways that we started getting our business out there, and not only getting our business out there, but we started to become, to be able to rank in search engine results by taking this approach. Number 7 is credibility marketing. Credibility marketing. All right, and what this does, basically, you're going to go to local publications. So you can go to, for example, with us, we went to Fayette Daily News, we've gone to Atlanta Business Chronicle, but you want to go to niche-specific publications, all right, in your region or in your local area, and start asking them if they will allow you to provide free content for them. They're always looking for stories. Trust me, especially when it comes to a local business. If it's not like, Forbes, they get stuff sent to them every single day, probably every single hour of the day. But if you go to your local, news outlet or local business outlets that provide content, for your local area, you can actually say, hey guys, we would love to send you over a free article. This is what we do. We're professionals in the digital marketing or social media marketing space. We wanted to provide you a free article about how businesses can start getting, more results with their Facebook ads or Instagram ads or whatever it is that you're looking to do. So again, credibility marketing, this is a really cool thing because of really two reasons. Number one, it highlights you as a professional. Number two, it helps promote your business with regards to SEO. It starts helping you rank in search engines because you're adding more links back to your website. So you create the article on your website and then you actually give them the article again and you promote that article on their site. Plus you have a link that takes them back over to your site where you can even do, a continuation of that article or a full version of that article or, a free download to go along with that article, something. But it allows you, again, to link to that business site, which probably has some authority with regards to search engines. So by that site linking back to your website, search engines recognize that and say, okay, well, this is a credible site. They're talking about this. So when people search about this specific topic, we're going to make sure that they show up in search engine results. And again, when businesses are looking for digital marketing agencies, that's the first thing they do. They're going to Google or something or some kind of search engine platform to find people who are professionals in the area or in the niche. So these are the 7 tips, guys. It's pretty easy. They're all free if you do them the right way. Email marketing, people are like, oh, we have to pay for the email service. No, you don't. You can get MailChimp for free. Networking groups. You don't have to do the ones like BNI and Chamber of Commerce. There's things like meetups. Meetups are completely free. YouTube, that's completely free. That's just you taking your time to create content. Speaking opportunities, again, another free outlet for you to put yourself out there. Like in meetups, you can do a speaking opportunity at a meetup. Guest blogging, completely free. Credibility marketing, completely free if you write good enough content. Social media marketing is definitely free to start out, but eventually you will want to work into the paid avenues. So once you start, getting some success with your free marketing system and you start getting some new clients, then again, it's time to start working in that paid structure because all you have to do is start putting content in front of business owners. And if you build your Facebook ads funnel or your sales funnels the right way, you build out landing pages where they're able to get free downloads and stuff like that, and then you follow up via email marketing, you're going to be getting tons of businesses in on a regular basis that just want content. And then when they figure out they can't do this stuff themselves, they're going to come to you because you're the professional that taught them everything that they need to know about how to get this marketing done. So I hope this video was super helpful for you guys. Hey, do me a favor, throw a like on this video and let me know that you love this video and let other people know that you love this video because again, this is the way that people see content on YouTube. You have to throw a like down there for the other people to see it. Don't be stingy. Don't hide out. Don't not let other people see this content. They need to see Serial Entrepreneur. Trust me. So that was it for this video, guys. If you're looking for free training, free, digital marketing agency or social media marketing agency help, I just want to give you guys a quick tip in the description below. There are tons of links. There's a link that you're going to want to click on. It's got 4 email templates that work. It's cold email templates that you can use that always work. They work about 35% of the time, which is very, very good for email marketing. We have stuff down there on how to start your agency, how to get results. There's all kinds of free training down there. We have the digital marketing audit template. So the audit that has helped hundreds, if not thousands of my viewers land clients just by using this audit. I get people who talk to me on a regular basis. We'll show you some comments right here of people on that digital marketing audit template video where they're telling us how they've landed customers or how they've gotten results from using the marketing audit template. So make sure you check those out. If you're looking for more help, the last thing I want to, mention or suggest that you do, check out Serial Entrepreneur Academy. We talk all about digital marketing, starting an agency, how to run campaigns, how to outsource, how to scale your agency, how to sell the services, which is a big issue that a lot of you guys have. Check out Serial Entrepreneur Academy. We've got the digital marketing school there and the mentorship program. It's a monthly mentorship program where every single month I do 4 live videos with you guys. You're able to ask me questions and get the help that you need for your agency. So check all of that out. I hope to see you guys in the course sometime, but Jordan Steen, Serial Entrepreneur, out. Later, guys. Ready to start living the 6-figure work wherever, be your own boss lifestyle? Well, at Serial Entrepreneur Academy, we'll teach you how to use a laptop and internet to start your own social media and digital marketing agency. Get started with our free Facebook ads training. Links in the description below, guys. See you in the course. Serial Entrepreneur out.